Hey everyone, welcome back to another Sunday reset routine. So in today's video, I'm going to be focusing on decluttering and moving prep. We are going to be getting rid of some things, so you guys will see that. And of course, I have some basic cleaning to do in the kitchen and some laundry and also a recipe at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that and let's get started. So here is what the downstairs and the laundry room is looking like right now. Laundry is backed up because we've had guests for the past 2 weeks, so I just haven't been doing a lot of laundry. And on top of that, just preparing to move. We're actually about to sell this cabinet, so I've already started taking things out and I'm gonna wipe it down before they get here, so you guys will see that in a little bit. So while I'm cleaning up the kitchen, let's talk about what's been going on these past couple weeks. So I haven't been able to film a video these past 2 Sundays because we've had guests over. So we've had Brandon's parents stay for about a week, and then my dad came to stay with us for about a week because my little one was actually in a play at our local theater in our town. So everybody came down to watch his play, and it was actually really good. He was in the Addams Family musical, so that was fun. On top of that, you guys know we're moving. We are preparing to move to Thailand in just a few weeks. Our movers will be here, so we are trying to figure out what we want to sell, what we want to keep. With the military, they only allow us a certain amount of weight to bring overseas, so we have 3 pickups that are going to come to our house. First pickup will be everything that's going to go by air, which will get there faster than everything else, which is usually smaller things like towels, clothes that we're not packing, shoes, dishes, things like that. And the second pickup will be things that are going to be going by sea. So any big items like our furniture pieces, if we want to bring any furniture. And then the third pickup will be everything that's going to storage. So I'm not going to see the majority of our house for 3 years. The house actually comes fully furnished, but we are able to pick and choose what we want to keep there. I have no idea what the furniture is going to look like. We do plan on bringing a few furniture pieces, but like I said, we're not allowed to bring everything because we have a certain amount of weight we have to stick to. So we have been trying to figure that stuff out, and that weight adds up real quick. So the majority of the things in our garage, the majority of my home decor, and just unnecessary things will all be put in storage. So we're moving back to the cabinet. I'm gonna finish taking the things out. That middle drawer just holds most of Brandon's grilling utensils and tools. So I'm taking all of that out so I can wipe all the drawers down and the shelves and also the glass in the outside of the cabinet. Like I said earlier, I didn't do too much laundry when we had guests for those 2 weeks. So I'm still trying to catch up on laundry ever since they left. So you'll see me fold a couple loads in this video. As far as the schools that the boys are going to be going to overseas, they're going to be going to an American international school, so they're going to be working off of the US curriculum, but these international schools have kids from all over the world. I just think it's going to be a really good experience for the kids to meet people from all over the world. Their teachers are going to be from everywhere. So that's just another thing we've been up to these past couple months, is the application process for these schools. It is definitely not an easy application to get through because of all the documentation and just the things that need to get done in order to get to the next steps. So we are finally done with that process, and it'll all be worth it. All of our guest towels in the washing machine, adding a little bit of bleach and turning it to whites, and then letting that go while I move on to the kids' room. So I am having the kids pick out all the toys that they are willing to donate, because we do not need to bring all of their toys. So that's what they're going to be doing. I'm going to leave them to it. This is what they have out so far, and they're just going to go through all of their bins and their stuffed animals, all that stuff, to see what they are willing to donate. While they're doing that, I'm going to go back downstairs, and as you can see, this is the next day and our cabinet is gone. I washed the rug that was under our table. That's actually dry, so I'm gonna fold that up and put our table back where it goes.
I tried so hard to let go, writing poetry and rhymes just to get you off my mind. It's either yes or it's no. I'm not a yo-yo on a string that you flip and twist and swing. I'm not gonna vibe tonight. You don't get everything you like, 'cause I'm not ready. If I'm not ready, I'm not gonna vibe tonight. You don't get everything you like, 'cause I'm not ready. If I'm not ready.
Finally getting around to those towels that I washed last night. I dried them last night and then I threw them on top of the dryer. So I'm just gonna fold those really quick.
But if I'm honest, I know this whole thing has been a sign that I'm running out of time. I'm not gonna vibe tonight. You don't get everything you like, 'cause I'm not ready. If I'm not ready, I'm not gonna vibe tonight. You don't get everything you like, 'cause I'm not ready. If I'm not ready, I'm not gonna vibe tonight. You don't get everything you like, 'cause I'm not ready. If I'm not ready, I'm not gonna vibe tonight. You don't get everything you like, 'cause I'm not ready. If I'm not ready.
Here's where we are with the toys. The black bag is just a fort building kit that they are getting rid of. I have some clothes that I need to hang up in their closet, but before I do that, I'm gonna go through their clothes really quick just to see if there's anything I need to get rid of, which there was. We are not going to need any winter clothes in Thailand because it doesn't get cold there. Just going to be going through some sweaters and things I know that they won't need while we're here, and just make a little pile, and then I will hang up their clean clothes in a second. The weather here in Tennessee is so unpredictable, so I'm going to be holding on to some of their coats or jackets because like right now it's like 60 degrees outside, but it was just like 90 degrees the other day. So I'm still going to be holding on to a couple of their jackets up until we move. Started going through the guest bedroom closet, and on the floor is everything we're getting rid of. This closet, we just hold extra pillows and blankets, and I do have a little bit of space for guests to hang their things if they wanted to. It's pretty much a storage closet. So I'm going to be going through these two bins that were at the top of the closet that somehow turned into memory boxes. I have a lot of the kids' little things that they collected through our travels. They have like their baby books in here. So I'm just going to be going through to see what I need to get rid of and try to consolidate some of this stuff. And I also probably should take this downstairs and put some of that stuff in their actual memory boxes. But for now, I'm just going to keep some of the things in there and let the movers pack that up. Didn't want to spend too much time on dinner tonight, so I'm making a super simple chicken fried rice. The boys have been requesting this for days, so I'm gonna take a rotisserie chicken. You don't have to do a rotisserie chicken, but this is just a faster way. I'm just gonna season it with some garlic powder, pepper, a little bit of salt, soy sauce, and sesame oil, and I'm also gonna add a half a cup of teriyaki sauce. Stir that up and set that to the side. I'm gonna go ahead and start on some white rice. When you're making fried rice, it's better to use day-old rice, but I didn't have enough in the fridge, so I have no choice but to make some fresh white rice. While that's cooking, I'm gonna add a little bit of butter to the pan. I have an onion, some frozen peas and carrots, and some bean sprouts, and then I also added some ginger and garlic. let that cook down, and once your onions are translucent, I'm gonna add my eggs. I pushed everything to the side and added 4 eggs, scrambled those up, and then mixed everything together. Since I had a rotisserie chicken, it didn't need to be cooked. It just got cold, so I wanted to reheat it without the veggies in the pan. So I threw that in the pan, let that heat up, added my rice, a bit more soy sauce and some dark soy sauce, mixed everything together. It was so good. You have to try this one out. It's so easy. That's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one.